Alright, Abraham, the visit at Mamre, and the significance of 3. Okay, so Abraham and Sarah were visited by 3 figures. According to legend, the 3 figures were 3 angels: Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel. Each one of these angels had a certain mission. Raphael was to heal the circumcision wound of Abraham. Michael was to bring Sarah the news that she would have a son, and Gabriel dealt with the destruction of Sodom and Gomorrah. Abraham was visited on the 3rd day after his circumcision, and it was hot because God had bored a hole in hell. Okay, so the 3rd day after the circumcision is tremendous pain. It was also a day of judgment. The 3rd day is when things manifest. Think of times in the Bible about the 3rd day. Things like Moses was informed by Yahweh on certain things on the 3rd day. Jesus rose from the dead on the 3rd day, and so on. The visitation of Mamre brings with it simultaneous healing of the circumcision, promise of immediate progeny, and the destruction of Sodom and Gomorrah. So the number 3 can represent chaos, but it's kind of more like an order chaos. Certain things are taken away, and then a birth of something new happens. It's a healing process. Because a birth happens from this because a birth happens from this process, it refers to a psychological fact that an encounter between the ego and the self creates a psychic pregnancy, which is expressed by images of gestation and birth. Okay, the heat of the day, due to the hole in hell, alludes to the affective intensity that accompanies the activation of the unconscious, and corresponds to the fire and brimstone that were rained on Sodom and Gomorrah. And the same event is healing and inseminating to the righteous aspects of the psyche, and is experienced as destructive fire by the sinful aspects. Highly significant psychologically is Abraham's remonstrance with Yahweh in an effort to mitigate his wrath. Through his efforts, Lot and his family are saved. So basically what this means is, psychologically, what happened is that the bad parts of the psyche were sacrificed or done away with. They were eliminated. That was Sodom and Gomorrah. To keep the good parts that would give birth to a son, Isaac, or the future, or to take what you have and evolve. So that's the significance psychologically of this whole thing, is it's getting rid of the bad parts, keeping the good parts, but adding to the good parts. So if you see things in your dreams about the elimination of certain figures, depending on what they mean to you, will mean whether you're destroying the bad parts or the good parts. So the next one, I'm going to be talking about the sacrifice of Isaac. So that'll be my next video, and until then, I hope you all have a good one. Alright, bye.